cheating wife realizes husband killed her lover by M7 crime story time. Yes.
Where did you get hurt? I don't know. Are you shot? Are you stabbed? You're shot?
This is 26-year-old
they
Benjamin
retard the
Lloyd
shit
Chloe.
they have to say.
Just moments earlier, he was shot multiple times by someone he likely never imagined would become a threat to him.
Okay, is that the only shot, sir?
I don't know.
Okay.
Trey shot me.
Trey?
Trey.
Okay. All right. Stay with me, okay?
It's just before 6:48 p.m. when 32-year-old Trey Adams pulls his car into the driveway of a home on Old Jefferson Road in Athens, Georgia. Within moments, he storms inside the home and opens fire on Lloyd. But instead of fleeing, Trey turns the scene into an even bigger nightmare, keeping his own wife.
Hey, that's what I don't understand. The guy realizes that her wife, his wife, is cheating on him, and he goes there and murder the guy. But like, do you realize that your woman was actually the worst? I'm not saying that the guy is not at the fault. He's not at the fault, but do you realize that the fault is mainly if you have to weigh both? Like your wife is actually way worse than the guy in the situation. So why you do that with the guy? Like at least you had to do with both or her. You know, like, oh, what the fuck, Noah? What the fuck?
Trapped outside as armed officers surround the house, triggering a standoff that soon leaves an entire police department struggling to regain control.
Bruh, he making her watch him die? I don't know. This is what's gonna happen? Stop giving spoilers. It's Zella. Come on. But even so, like, she might get actually excited with that instead of actually getting frustrated, you know, like, oh, look at this, look at what this man is doing because of me, you know, like, wow, he's killing another man because of me, like, you know, it seems crazy, but the chances are that this can actually turn her on even more than actually, you know, to do even more crazy shit later that actually make her repent, you know?
I'm a cop.
Drop the... Then drop the gun and we can talk!
On the evening of November 10th, 2019, dispatchers in Athens, Clark County, Georgia, receive a frantic 911 call from a woman.
All right, has anybody been shot? Has anybody hurt?
I just heard a gunshot.
Yes, ma'am. Can you get into a safe place?
There is no safe. I
Safe
don't know where
place.
to go. I'm in my car. What do I do?
Try not to talk as low as you possibly can. Can you get inside of a car and leave? Ma'am, they're coming as quickly as they can. Ma'am, what color shirt and pants is he wearing?
He's not wearing a shirt, but he's wearing these.
While dispatchers try to keep the woman out of the gunman's sight, responding officers head toward the scene with almost no context. All they know is that shots have been fired. There is a shooting victim, and the woman hiding nearby is now effectively a hostage, trapped at the scene with the armed suspect, raising fears that she could become his next victim.
Drop the gun! Just drop the gun!
Inside, will y'all please help me?
Just drop the gun! Just drop the gun! Drop the gun and we can talk!
I'm gonna probably myself.
No! Just no! Get another gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Scoot forward a step. God, I can't see. I can't see. Drop the gun!
He's going on the other side of the car.
Look at how ridiculous this is. Like, he kills the guy that was the lover, and then he proceeds to want to kill himself. Like, oh my god, because that fucking disgraceful, evil, demonic woman. Like, oh my god, it's not worth it. None of this was actually worth it. Like, what the fuck? Just go away. Go live your fucking life. Let this fucking retarded alone with the lover, whatever he is. You know, like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. In the end, like, she will take everything. Like, you know, like, I mean, everything he owns after all, like they are married, right? Like everything that he owns is now hers because he's dead, because like he unalived himself, and like the lover is also like dead, and she's free to meet another guy. Like what? Why?
Get the tree cover. Get the tree cover.
It's not worth it.
Put it down. Cover this. Go from the right. Put it down. Do not go in the house. We're not gonna go over there with you standing there with a gun. You need to drop the gun so we can do other work.
Despite repeated commands from officers, Trey turns around, walks back inside the house, and makes a call no one expects.
Athens Clark County 911.
Yes, ma'am. I'm at 64 or 6340 Old Jefferson Road. I just shot somebody.
What's your name?
My name is Trey Adams.
And while Trey remains inside the house, officers begin preparing for a narrow window to rescue the woman from the scene before he notices. Because until she's safely out, they're effectively blind, unable to locate the victim or determine how badly he has been hurt.
We want to remind you guys to use our chart. Yes, use our chart here. Our bingo card, okay? You can find that on our Discord server. You can find on the link tree. That is here on the screen right now. You can find the link to our Discord server. And you'll find the chart on announcements. You download the chart and you can fill the chart together. How are you gonna fill these charts actually? Because I need to open this on Paint, I guess. I don't know. But what did we have at least one square already here? Let me read. Like, into nothing. Don't touch me. Crying like a toddler. Oh yeah, she feels the crying like a toddler already. Give me my phone. I'll sue. Race card. I know my rights. Resist arrest. Yeah, I think he is resisting arrest, like the guy, right? And crying like a toddler is, I think it's valid for him. And it's also valid for her. She's crying like a toddler there because of the consequences of her own actions. Refuse to show ID, make simple situation worse. Yeah, definitely. I'm pregnant, refuse to exit vehicle. Kicks backseat of cop car. And we are not even done. And look at how many we can mark here already. Kicks back seat of cop car. Not yet. Probably not gonna happen with the guy. Yeah. Talking on their phone. Yes, talking on their phone. Yeah. You can mark this. Trolls item. Trolls items. Yells bitch. Repeats things. Ima, call my lawyer. I don't give a fuck. Extra allowance. I need a supervisor search it, ignoring cops. Harass me for no reason. Yeah, harassing me for no reason. Cuffs are too tight. Okay, we have a few already, and we're just at the beginning.
Ma'am, come to us. Come to us. Is anyone else in that car? Okay. Your son is over here?
Your friend, your quote-unquote friend, is on the car bleeding. Is on the car bleeding, yes. Your quote-unquote friend,
Is there
yes.
anyone else over here?
What a lovely friend you have, right?
I can't tell if it was a girl.
Lovely friend. Do you guys, any of you guys have friendships like this? Let me know there in the chat, please.
The woman identifies herself as Charlotte Adams, the shooter's wife. And once she finally reveals where the victim is lying, officers immediately split into separate teams, each
Teddy
handling
buddy,
a different
fuck
part
friend.
of the rapidly escalating scene.
It's my first Star
One
City
group stays
strike
with
in
her,
box
trying to
one,
keep her
having the
protected while
correct
gathering
spelling of
information
nothing.
about what led up to the
Yes.
shooting. Another remains fixed on the house, carefully tracking Trey's movements in case he suddenly comes back outside with the weapon. Meanwhile, a third team wastes no time rushing toward the victim, still not knowing whether they're about to find someone clinging to life or a body.
hurt?
I don't know.
Are you shot? Are you stabbed? You're shot? Okay, is that the only shot, sir?
I don't know.
I'm shot because I can't hold my pee-pee.
Alright, hey, stay with us, okay? Alright? What we got?
One shot to the abdomen.
Okay. Was it a shotgun? Okay. A pistol? Who does the guy with the shotgun, is that who shot you?
Trey shot me.
Trey?
Trey.
Okay. Alright. Stay with me, okay? Pressure. Alright, what's your name? Tell me again. Lloyd?
Benjamin.
Benjamin Lloyd? Benjamin's your first name?
Yeah.
Alright, Benjamin, how old are you?
26.
With Lloyd's chances of survival hanging by a thread, officers quickly move to get
Yeah, you can tell by second that he's getting worse, literally by second.
paramedics to him as fast as possible. And that's when Trey places another call to dispatch. Because apparently, the man who caused this entire situation now wants to monitor how it's going.
Hey, this is the guy that, I guess, I know they're probably saying it's a standoff, but it's not. I don't want to hurt any of them, and I'm not going to.
You're not gonna do what?
I'm not going to hurt any of the officers outside.
Right now, the only thing officers know for certain is that Trey already pulled the trigger once tonight. And in a bizarre turn, he suddenly seems worried about the victim. Or maybe he's not.
I just need to know, is the guy okay?
Maybe he actually wants to know if the guy actually died. Because, of course, after all of this, at least the guy has to die, right? In his opinion, probably.
I'm not sure right now.
Is there any way I can speak to somebody outside directly?
Okay, the only way you can speak to somebody outside, you're gonna have to come out and speak with them. But you
That's
have
a
to.
lie, because y'all can transmit it on the officer's phone.
To officers, Trey speaks like someone who already knows exactly how police handle
Everyone knows. We literally see that even in movies, like everything. Like it's easy to see these situations out there, like many times. Like they literally can put you on a call with someone outside. Like, why? No, you need to show yourself outside. Like, what the fuck, man? This is a fucking lie.
situations like this. And back at the scene, as they continue dealing with him, they're about to learn why.
Drop the... Then drop the gun and we can talk!
Trey,
Front.
put the
Pistol to
gun
his head.
down and come out.
What do you ask?
Is he okay?
He is okay. Come out and talk and put the gun down. Trey.
That revelation alone changes the tone of the entire standoff. Because now, they're no longer dealing with just an armed suspect, but with someone far more familiar with police response tactics than they first thought.
So it's someone that already has another crimes, I believe. Like, it's not his first.
And as reality kicks in, one question immediately stands out above everything else. What could have pushed a law enforcement officer to shoot an unarmed man and then hold his own wife hostage afterward? To understand what led up to the shooting, officers begin speaking with Charlotte at the scene, who's still visibly shaken by everything that just happened. And almost immediately, it becomes clear this wasn't some random act of violence.
And then
So
Trey-
you and Lloyd were in that White House?
Yes, that's Lloyd's
Okay.
house where he's right. Yeah.
Is that where the shooting took place? Okay.
Yes. But
Is-
Lloyd had run over there. And I didn't know he was over there. I didn't know where he was.
But he shot Lloyd in the house.
He shot Lloyd on Lloyd's porch. Trey was in the house. Lloyd was running away on the porch. And Trey shot at him 4 times
Okay.
while he had his back turned.
Lloyd made it back to his house over here, if that's his
Back
house.
to who? That's somebody else's.
Okay.
I don't think he even knows them.
Okay, well, he made it to that house, and okay.
Yeah. So there's probably a blood trail from the porch
Okay.
over there. And I know Trey is such a good person. I mean, he's a Madison County Sheriff's Deputy.
Right.
He's just been a little off lately, and I was scared. And I
Oh,
tried
yeah,
not to give up on my
definitely.
friend, but I was scared because he's been acting so weird. This is not like him
Oh,
at
yeah, he's
all. I
actually
don't know
weird,
what's
you
wrong
little,
with him,
you
know?
little shit. Yeah?
The shooting happened
And
on
for
the
no
porch
reason
of
at
that
all,
house.
you little shit.
Blood on the porch.
Okay. That's
You're a, what you are, a fucking saint? Where is your halo?
This is so ridiculous.
ridiculous and uncalled for. I told him I was not cheating on him. Lloyd is my friend.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm not included in that. Like, literally, I haven't kissed the guy. Like,
Oh,
literally,
really?
we aren't even... That's not gonna happen. We're not like that. Like, this is so ridiculous. But Trey's so, like, possessive and controlling. He doesn't want me to talk to a guy ever.
Do you have some family coming?
Wait. This is the woman? I wasn't seeing because I was opening paint here, so we can mark the shards together. The bingo card. And when I saw her, I was just listening to her voice and what she was talking about. Oh my god, and this is not worth definitely, man. Oh my god.
En route to you
No, I
now?
haven't told them.
Okay.
As detectives speak with Charlotte, they begin
Damn.
getting a clearer picture of the kind of man Trey actually is. But despite finally
Pink
getting some answers,
beautiful.
the standoff itself is far from over. Trey still refuses to come outside, keeping officers locked in a tense situation
He's a
where they
saint,
still
guys. I
don't know
don't
what they
understand.
might do next.
He is still alive. Yes. That's how we got your name. No, I got it from him. Put your gun down and come out and talk to us. Trey. Is there anybody else in the house with you?
You know me. You saw my face. You'd understand. I just got off the phone with Michael. He's on his way up here. Okay. Hey, look. If you're sorry, if you mean that, that tells me that you're upstanding. We can work through it. Yeah, listen to me for a second, all right? I'm not trying to.
Oh
rush
yeah,
you
they
to
will. You can
anything.
bet that.
I want this to end, but right now, there's a dude that's been shot, and you don't want this to be worse than it is. I'm gonna walk back there with another officer and get him and remove him, all right? You stay there, lay that shotgun down for me. I'm not asking, I'm telling you, lay it down.
Yes, sir. Trey, keep your hands up like that for me. Let's talk, okay? I want to know what's going on, okay? Well, actually, I'd like to talk to you one-on-one about it, but the only way I can do that right now is if you were to walk to me with your hands up and talk to me, okay?
At this point, officers are running out of ways to safely end the standoff. And without enough personnel to force the situation, they begin looking for another option. That's when they come up with a different approach. Officers contact Madison County Lieutenant Jason Ring, hoping Trey might respond differently to someone from his own department.
I know, look, we need to talk to you, get you okay, and we're gonna deal with him. We can't deal with him till we talk to you, okay, and get you out safe. You good with that?
Guys, for today, you guys gotta mark yourselves here. The charts, because I'm not being able to show the Shaiton paints to mark together. So I will fix that for the next stream. But on this one, we will only like do the imaginary ones here, and you guys can mark yourselves at the house there. So yeah. Dale, I should create a place on the Discord server for us to post like each other's like bingo charts there. You know, I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know. Let me know that about that later.
All right, we're gonna walk over here.
Well, at least we have a chart this time. Fake pseudo brains for sending me. I think it was you, right? Your name is different there, I believe.
Good Lord, son.
As Lieutenant Ring approaches the house, the tension across the scene immediately sharpens. Because despite Trey's calm demeanor, officers are still walking a fellow officer directly toward an armed suspect who already pulled the trigger once tonight. And there's no guarantee he won't do it again. But fortunately for everyone, the approach
No,
actually
he's not
works.
gonna do that again.
As Trey begins cooperating with Lieutenant Ring, nearby officers quickly move in, taking advantage of the moment to rush forward and finally place him under arrest.
Stop. Stop. I got it. We'll talk about it, okay? We're gonna talk, Paul. You know that. Everything's gonna be fine. Huh? Threw away my life tonight. Well, hey. We're gonna get to it, but you know, you got a lot of people here. We're gonna work with you.
Yes, now he finally realized that I threw my life away because of this. Yes, he did. Like why you cannot realize that first before doing all this shit? Why you can only realize this now? It's something so simple to. I get it, like you was surprised with the situation, but that's not worth it. That there's literally many other things that you could possibly be doing on that situation, but you did the worst possible one, like the worst. I mean, you shouldn't have killed any of them, but if at least if it's to unalive someone, at least do that with her instead, like, or both, I don't know. But I mean, not even that, like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. But it's like you have like dozens of options and you chosen literally the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst one of the all of those.
Why don't you come talk to us, man? It's hard. Well, I've been trying. I've been going to a therapist. I've been trying to do everything and nothing else. Look, man, how about look at this same stuff not like.
Yeah, and that's what I say again. Therapist doesn't work shit.
Okay, come talk to me. We can work with it. I'm gonna need some help getting up. I got bad knees.
We'll deal with it.
Blaze Riser said the pussy does weird things to your brain.
Okay, guys.
Just come back. I ain't going.
Step back.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, God.
With Trey finally in custody, officers are able to secure the scene for the first time since the stand.
Yeah, they both actually live together, right? Both of them are fat. Like both he and the woman.
Began.
And obviously the lover wasn't fat.
Clark County Police Department. Clark County Police Department. If you're inside, make yourself known. Do it now. Open door right, open door left.
They move through the house room by room, clearing the property and checking for any additional weapons, victims, or signs of what exactly unfolded before police arrived. But surprisingly, the search turns up nothing else inside the house, which raises an unsettling question. Are they overlooking something hiding in plain sight? Outside, as paramedics transport Lloyd to the hospital and officers finish securing Trey in the patrol car, their attention soon shifts toward the vehicle sitting nearby. Because the condition of the car immediately suggests the shooting may have unfolded very differently than officers first imagined.
There's another handgun in there.
Okay, that's the one he shot him with.
There's a holster there.
As officers piece together the scene, new questions keep interrupting the answers they already thought they had.
I don't know where the truck plays into this. I don't know if he just had a anger fit in the truck and busted out the window or what, but there's, I think, 3 handguns in the truck. The Glock he used is Glock 17.
He said 19.
Or 19 is on the ground by the truck's open door. That's the one he apparently used. So we secured this scene. We secured the truck. That's where all the guns are. Well, he had a shotgun and a pistol here. The Madison County lieutenant was able to talk to him, got him to put the shotgun down, and he peacefully surrendered to the Madison County lieutenant.
By this point, officers are juggling a shooting, a hostage situation, conflicting statements, and a scene that still doesn't fully make sense. And as officers continue sorting through the chaos,
it is still doesn't make sense. How it doesn't make sense yet?
They begin realizing some of their earliest assumptions about the scene may already be completely wrong.
She was over at the victim's house.
This is the victim's house?
Yes, sir. It's not the SO guy. That's what I think he was saying is.
Oh, the house is the guy shot, and she was there. Yeah. It's just friends. So think like this, guys. You have a wife. You have your woman, your wife, and she goes visit this friend that lives alone, and he goes there, to see this friend of hers. Wouldn't like that? Anyone think any different than what we are all thinking right now?
Tractor over here.
Yeah.
Now, with the scene finally making more sense to investigators, the response begins moving into its next phase. While Charlotte is transported to the station for a formal interview, another group remains at the scene with Trey, trying to assess both his condition and his mental state following the shooting and standoff.
Listen to me. You know the only concern I have right now, and the thing that is good out of all this, I'm happy that you did not put us in a situation to have to shoot you.
I would have.
Listen, I am also happy you did not shoot yourself. No matter what happened, no, you should not have. Nope. Listen.
Yeah, even more with how retarded the law enforcement is nowadays. Even he murdering this guy, I doubt that this guy will actually get 30 years of jail. Actually,
Listen to me. How old are you?
30.
Okay, it ain't worth it. That's my opinion. Okay. You got plenty of life left to live. Live it. That's all I got to say.
I don't know why.
Listen, hey.
Well, no, when Bennett showed up, I don't know why.
But yeah, basically what he's telling the guy is you're still gonna live in lots after you're gonna be arrested, Not only the jail time that you still gotta live something inside jail as well, but also you still will live to see after the jail, so not worth to end himself.
For some reason, I didn't feel like I could do it with him.
Good. I'm glad. Because it keeps you alive.
While
Even more when you're a Christian, you don't want to do that.
officers speak with Trey in the patrol car, they realize this case is going to depend heavily on one thing: understanding the relationship between Trey and Charlotte, and what exactly drove their marriage to explode into violence tonight. Back at the station, detectives separate the two and begin interviewing them individually. And before long, detectives realize they're no longer
This is unworth. I mean, even if she was actually pretty, it wouldn't be worth it. But look at this shit.
dealing with one version of events, but two completely conflicting accounts of the same night.
Fucking little shit.
I mean, I've tried to be so good to Trey. I've tried to live within his rules, and he scares me so bad because I know he's a good person, but he has some issues that he's struggling with. And I've been trying to help him.
Oh, yeah?
I've been trying to
He has some
piss him
issues.
off.
You say that he scares you so bad. What do you mean he scares you so bad?
It's just his energy,
Oh, no. The energy. No. It's always the fucking pattern. Recognition.
Just his actions, I haven't felt I just feel like he's always just really mad at me, and he doesn't love me, and he's just this close to just snapping, and I don't know what he would do if I guess now I know.
Okay.
At the same time detectives are speaking with Charlotte, another interview is already underway with Trey in a separate room, and almost immediately, a pattern begins forming in his version of events. One that leaves detectives.
Don't tell me. You would tell from beginning to end exactly what happens without lie or hide things different from her, right? Imagine that. Wow. Imagine that, right?
Increasingly skeptical of
Imagine that the guy will actually spill out all the truth of what actually happened. And she's actually lying there, wow, imagine that, right, guys? I think no one no one actually can guess what's gonna happen.
How
right?
much responsibility Trey is willing to take for his own actions. According to Trey, none of this is really his fault.
Hello, TR.
I met my wife in high school. Okay. She was in a class. I was too scared to talk to her. She happened to be. We had the same class the next year.
I wish I the one called Kim in a shirt.
Was still too scared to talk to her. I wrote her a note. She never talked back to me, this or that. Turns out she did like me, but she was scared to talk to me. And it was like 3-ish years before we finally talked to one another. She was in with a not so great crowd at that point. It came to a head when she used to smoke marijuana. Everybody did, but the problem was a lot of the people she hung out with did more than that. And on some occasions, she told me later she had done a little bit of meth. But the big thing was I was with her as her friend dropped her and me off at her work. She grabbed a water bottle out of the back, and then she started feeling really sick. Well, it wasn't for 2 days. We had to take her home. It wasn't for 2 days that we found out that her friend had put heroin in the water. No way. Yeah, it injected a syringe through the top. Wow. And I told her it's me or them.
Is it the video or like is the video that is stuttering like this?
Surrounded herself with the wrong people and insists the problems in their marriage had been building for a long time. According to him, Lloyd was just the latest example. Someone Trey believed was getting far too close to his wife.
Oh, and how it was, right? How it was getting close, right? Like to the point of your wife goes to his house. Definitely was more than close. Was him, her already.
We had kind of had problems because
It wasn't close. It was inside her already.
there was always somebody terrible in her life, and I always tried to do my best to be there. And there was somebody I had worked with at Publix that we all three went to high school.
By the way, that guy might just appear having sex with that woman.
No three of us really knew each other, but somehow her and my wife, well, girlfriend at the time, had gotten together, and one night she didn't come home after hanging out with her, and it was after that she had told me that they went to these guys' house.
At least this guy and her like together, it's like two worlds colliding, you know? They are made for each other, but that lover guy with her, like, the guy is just engulfed in all that fat.
And she sat on the couch and played video games all night. Yeah. Well, she started immediately acting weird to me after that day, and we get in the car, and she tells me I need to get tested because she had chlamydia. Okay. And she told me that she thought that she got taken advantage of. She said rape at this guy's house or apartment or whatever while she was playing video games. Okay. Everything didn't add up though because
obviously
I knew she was lying to me, right? And all I ever want is I don't care if it's good or bad, just don't lie to me. That's why it's been really hard, and I know I don't think y'all.
Yeah, don't lie to me or else I will go dead and kill your lover. Wow, amazing. Yes, you teach it her. Yes. Good job.
Lying to me, but it's been really hard. I really hope he's okay, and I hope that
you gave her a lesson.
Yeah, as soon as we hear something, I'll definitely. Sorry.
But while Trey continues portraying himself as the victim in the relationship,
the intensity
detectives
of
still
her
have no
density.
way of knowing how much of his story is actually true. Especially because, in the next room, Charlotte is already giving detectives an account that contradicts Trey almost immediately.
Tell me about tonight.
When Trey got home, I was trying to get out of there real quick, but He was right there in the driveway, and so, anyway, but I just told him that, like, I was going to go eat dinner, and I'll be right back.
No, liar, liar.
And I was. Lloyd invited me over to his house for ribs.
No, first of all, who's Lloyd?
Lloyd is my friend.
Okay.
Who got shot
Okay.
by Trey.
Okay, now what is his full name?
Lloyd Clover.
Okay, how long have you been on him?
So how you end up on his house then? What the fuck you are doing on his house? If you went to eat like out and not exactly on his house that you were saying.
Let me hear. Like, I've known Lloyd. But Trey is so possessive and controlling and doesn't want me talking to guys. And I know it's just to protect me, but I get along with guys better than I get along with girls. So I ended up meeting Lloyd. And just, I just talked to him about stupid stuff like, not stupid stuff. I talked to him about everything because we're friends, but also we're on the same wavelength.
Oh, we are on the same wavelength. Oh no, the connection words, the inertia words, the wavelength. You know exactly what to expect of this kind of woman.
So y'all not lovers?
No, not at all.
You're plotting.
The stars align when I'm with him. We have the same horoscope.
Platonic friend.
Literally platonic friends.
Okay.
Like, literally never kissed him, never did anything with him, we never even went anywhere with that.
Okay.
That's just like...
Does Trey know Lloyd?
No.
As the interviews continue, detectives receive word that Lloyd has died from his injuries. But neither Trey nor Charlotte is informed right away. Detectives intentionally withhold that detail, hoping to keep both interviews calm and focused before either of them fully understands the gravity of what this case has now become.
I mean, Lloyd's house is like 20 minutes away, so...
What time will we call? Do you know?
It's about 7:30.
Okay.
Well, I have a message to Lloyd saying I'm on my way. I could look up.
What time did you text Lloyd? And had you all previously talked about meeting up and having something to eat or hooking up or whatever today?
Yeah.
Did he know
right
you were coming
here. 509. What have you been up to?
And you know what? We don't even know if she actually makes at least ounce sex with this friend of hers, Like, because you look at the guy, at the guy like Lloyd, like he seems a very not smart guy as well, and kind of is low. I don't know. I wouldn't believe that the guy, even if he had some fun and quote unquote with huge quotes fun with her, it wasn't for long.
Cooking ranch homework, waiting for this girl to message me. His other girlfriend, his girlfriend. He has girlfriends because he's single. It's not like that. Like, we talk about, like, girls together. Like, it's not. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's up there. You think around 7, you said?
Yeah. Like, I feel like I had just got there. But I was going to leave because I knew Trey was tracking my phone.
How'd you know that?
Because he had told me, like...
So, have you and your husband, had y'all been arguing about anything? Any other person? Tell me about that, because we'll go back to what happened. But I'm just trying to kind of get a history of you and your husband and Lloyd.
Oh, okay.
And
so
I'm trying to kind of get another... Trey didn't know what?
That Lloyd existed.
Okay.
Until the Wild Rumpus Parade in Athens.
When was that?
I think it was like a couple weeks ago.
Charlotte explained.
Oh my God, no, she's fucking with him for a long time.
That earlier
I
that
was
night,
wrong,
she had been
guys.
out drinking in Athens, and later asked Lloyd for help finding her car after losing track of where it was parked.
How How is our Beagle car right now, huh?
I was looking for my car. Couldn't find it because I don't know Athens that well. Because Trey doesn't let me go out a lot. He is very against me going out, doesn't trust me, and this is clearly one of the incidences that
Cry like a toddler?
led to him not trusting me. But
So, you said 2 weeks ago.
yeah.
Resist arrest?
So,
You had 2 drinks.
Yeah.
Makes simple situation worse?
yes. So,
Where were you again?
Oh, I actually no.
in
Actually,
Athens,
more or less.
at the Wonder Bar. So,
Talking on their phone.
I go over to somewhere around North Hull Street. No. Lloyd, I asked Lloyd. Once again, I put Lloyd in danger. I asked Lloyd because he
Yeah.
was one of the only
For this
people
one,
who
I think
was
this is
still
only
around.
this.
Everyone else had gone off with their boyfriend.
This is a tough
Except
one,
for
yes.
like a couple people that I didn't know that well. I asked Lloyd to give me a ride to my car because it was parked somewhere around North Hall Street, and I remembered Trey saying,
Please rise. Mizuki, you tell me what happens when a woman has a male best friend. Actually, that does happens a lot, please. There's a lot of that actually happens very much, even here. When there is a male best friend, they usually like stay on a friend zone, like they are trying to fuck, but they will never have a chance. But they are still there, and they are rotting there forever. Sometimes the girl even has boyfriend, you know, and sometimes, like most of the times, even the boyfriend is aware of that very close friend of hers, but he's just literally like totally he's totally out of question. He just doesn't have a chance. Yeah.
don't go walking around like in front of the housing and stuff, like in the middle of the night. You're putting yourself in danger, you know, because
So Trey wasn't with you.
But I mean, it's not the case here, obviously. But that happens as well. It's either one or the other. Like I would say like if you are in a friend zone and you're not like having sex with your quote unquote friend in like 1 or 2 weeks or so, and then you are in friend zoned forever, and you probably never will have a chance.
no.
You came to Athens.
Yeah.
You were drinking. You were hanging with Lloyd at the Wonder Bar.
Yeah.
Exactly, please.
You have
You met a girl and you become her friend, like, and you are not fucking with her in 1 or 2 weeks. You are already friend zoned probably for life. Yeah. Trust Fox words. You know, don't suffer in vain.
low tolerance.
According to her, Trey became suspicious after tracking her phone's GPS and seeing that she had spent time at Lloyd's house, something Charlotte insists was completely innocent.
And also the fucking bastards know that. Like, the girls talk about this with each other. Like, they make fun of these male best friends of theirs many times as well. I've seen that happen like many times already. So that's why I'm telling you, don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Never.
Well, he has said before that he would kill himself and whoever if I ever cheated on him. And that's what he thought was going on when he came over there.
He said previously, how many times has he threatened to kill himself? But he's never threatened to kill you, and he's never threatened to kill anyone that you are associated with, correct?
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, he said some stuff that sounded unstable before.
What happened tonight at Lloyd's house?
Yeah, I need to put a lot of effort into remembering things because, I mean, You know, I'm making up my entire story. So let me think a bit. Yeah, things are in my mind are very cloudly. Like, let me think a bit to see if I refresh my mind, you know?
Okay, so...
Her face is getting more and more red. Just look at this. It's written all over her face.
I was getting this feeling, you know, but I was freaked out.
What do you mean?
I kept looking out the window, like,
And what was that?
is that Trey's car? Are those his headlights? Is he here? I know he's coming.
So describe the house, describe the driveway. Why were you looking out to see if anybody was outside? Were you nervous that he had followed you? Why were you nervous?
We're turning into Matsu on the bingo card.
Trey had said that he wanted to meet my friends, like... Well, I felt like if he saw that I was at Lloyd's house, I'm not supposed to be at a guy's house.
And he...
No, this is a made-up shit. You can make this up. Thank you, Mummy. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you very much. Welcome, raiders. Welcome, guys. Welcome.
already knew where...
You cannot make this shit up.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I swear I told him I was going to Lloyd's house because because I thought he would understand that it was an AI thing.
As Charlotte continues walking detectives through the events leading up to the shooting, investigators begin learning a very different account from Trey's interview.
I guess leading up to tonight, the weekend before Halloween,
Hello, Mummy. Hello.
like the 25th or whatever, she went out to hang out with her friends.
Yeah.
Well, we had to find my person, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
They just changed it to Find My is what I think it says
Yeah,
now.
I think is that on the iPhone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Well, we had always shared locations because she gets lost all the time.
Hey, girl, I'm not be able to show the paint on the OBS right now. It's not appearing. It just doesn't appear on.
And a lot of the times she'll call me and say, "How do I get to home?"
Right.
And
For the next stream, I'll have that. I'll have
she'll
that
tell me stuff like,
fix it and
"There's a
set
bomb
up.
for you." Well, that doesn't help me.
Right, yeah.
So I'll tell her to stop somewhere and I'll pull up her location and all that. Well, after the previous incident years ago, we kind of had, I'm just going to say it, rules.
It's some
about if
bleach.
she
I
went
don't know.
out,
It's not appearing. I'll have to fix
we're
that
supposed
later.
to be no drinking, no guys, you know. If things get weird, call me.
Here's all the browser, you see, so
Well,
I cannot
sure,
mark
all
here.
right, all right. She was out, and then the house tonight, she ended up there. And she told me later that she was only there 10 minutes, but the GPS thing, it was like 2 hours.
Okay.
She told you where she was going?
No.
She didn't?
No.
What did she tell you?
She actually didn't speak to me at all that night, and she said she was going out to her friends to, I guess, golf night at the Georgia Theater, I think is where it was.
That was back like on the 25th?
I think it was the 25th. It was the weekend right before.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was weird, but then I was like, you know, she was with a few girls. I don't know where they live.
Thank you very much, Heiko. Thank you.
I don't know where the other one lives, maybe.
Thank you for 100 kicks.
But then I get home and her car's not there. And so I find out that she got completely plastered. She says that she somehow ended up at that guy's house and that he played her violin and went to sleep, and she waited for an Uber for like 10 minutes. And I was like, no, I saw you when your Uber picked you up like an hour and a half, 2 hours
fatty.
later. And I could see it almost in real time going back to the house.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really upset, and I go find her damn cars that she parked on the street in a not so great area, and I was upset about that.
Now, what guy's house?
I don't know his name, the guy from tonight, because since she was there for so long, it actually updated with the actual street address, not even just the map dot. And
It's the same night Charlotte had just described to detectives, but Trey's version of it sounds completely different. While Trey continues portraying Charlotte as unfaithful, Charlotte describes him as deeply controlling and suspicious throughout.
Any surprise here, guys? Guys, any surprise here? Any surprise at all?
Their marriage. And at this point, detectives still don't know whose version of the relationship is closer to reality. But before long, Trey begins revealing details about his own mental state that start giving investigators a different perspective on the shooting entirely.
When I was growing up, I was always a kid that was made fun of.
What surprised that he's like calling him controlling, manipulative, and she's saying that she's being unfaithful. Like, is anyone surprised? Isn't there what happens every single case of like adultery?
People were mean to and all that, all the way up through high school. I've never really had friends. I've never had people that just wanted to hang out with you. Right. I never really felt part of the group with them.
So not surprised.
Any friends? I've just been inside.
Yeah.
And I'm having trouble sleeping. I haven't really slept at all in like 4 nights. I got sick. But anyways, I'm working here. I hate it. Know him, and nothing happened and all this and that, but she was acting just like the last time. Like when something happened and she didn't want to tell me and all that. Yeah. So we've been dealing with that, and because of that, I was so mad.
Yeah,
I hadn't gone to my therapist, counselor, or whatever, because I've been seeing her for a few months tonight.
Yeah, he's like this is the very common behavior right there. Like, and he's the guy that tried the counseling, you know. He tried the therapist. He tried all that bullshit. He spent a lot of money to try to save the relationship. And look at where they are now, huh? Look at where they are now.
She said she was going.
Because guess what? Guess what? The problem wasn't never on him. The problem was literally her. But obviously, like, what he did, like, with all of this shit, like, is wrong. And, it's his fault, like, because it's how he dealt with the situation. And it's also his choice that after all of this stuff, like, he chosen to still continue with her when it's clear already, like, everything that she's doing with him. Like, he knows that. He knows that.
No.
Just say weak-minded behavior, like a very, like, emotionally dependent person. Yeah.
With some AI.
Or sexually too, I don't know.
What is AI? I'm assuming artificial intelligence because she works at UGA. Okay. And but she said she was gonna go get food. Well, I actually looked at her location to see where she was going, only because I've been sick today and I was hungry. And if she was going somewhere, I was gonna discreetly give me bring something back. Right. And I saw she was there.
She didn't tell you where she was going to get something to eat?
She just said she was going to go meet the AI people and they were having dinner.
Oh.
I feel so terrible. But you definitely got
what? Wait, what?
dinner. Oh. She just said she was going to go meet the AI.
She going to meet the AI people? What? Well, what that's supposed to mean? Like, what means to meet the AI people?
People and they were having dinner.
Oh.
And they were having dinner, like what? Like what?
I feel so terrible. But you definitely got a lot going on. I should have done this tonight. Well, I think you did. I didn't mean to. Like, I will go ahead and say that. There was no intention of me going there to do this. I ended up driving by because I felt bad and I wanted to see, like, are there a bunch of cars there?
Yeah, it's a passionate crime. Like, your feelings took a hold of you and you did that shit, but it's irreversible and it's still, like, your responsibility. Like, even though it was something very, off on the momentum and everything, but now you're gonna reap your consequences of your actions, you know? Yeah.
There wasn't. There was her car and one other car. And I drove by like 6 or 7 times. And I finally parked wherever my truck was. I don't exactly know what house it was in front of. And I was like, this is wrong. But I need to know for sure. Yeah. She's never been straight with me, and I need to know for sure. And so I locked my truck, and I walked up and there were some windows that were kind of open, and all I was looking for was there a table, was there people around, you know, maybe one car picked up a bunch of people.
Right. Where did you park?
It was Pico or whatever that little side street is going to 129.
Oh, you didn't park in the driveway?
No, I was afraid because if I was wrong, I didn't want her to see me and be mad. I didn't want to seem like I was jealous. I didn't want to be crazy, you know. I feel bad, and when I have nobody on my side.
Oh my god, the guy actually thought, was still believing that he was the crazy one. You see, like, the guy was totally like, oh my god, the guy was totally brainwashed by her, like, with, oh, you're crazy, you're abusive, you're controlling, you're wrong, and it's all in your head. And like, she really convinced him of this. She really convinced her that it was all an illusion.
You know, she
Damn.
blamed me too.
That's so demonic. That's so devilish. This is so freaking demonic. I hope she burns in hell.
After the Halloween thing, she blamed me because she said none of her friends want to see her, and it's my fault she has no friends. And so
Gotta be a special place in the hell for people like this, man. You gotta have.
walked around, there were a couple windows, I didn't see anything, and then I saw on the front porch there was an open window, and then I see her laying on the couch, and he's behind her, and he's got his arms wrapped around her.
Like they're sitting up? Or...
No, they're laying down.
Oh, okay.
Were they clothed?
They were clothed. I opened the door, and as soon as I opened the door, they both jumped up, and the deer in the headlights looked.
It was locked or open?
It was unlocked. And,
I don't know, Blaze. It feels like that, but at the same time, I don't want to take at any single, like, I don't want to take any 1 centimeter, 1 millimeter of his responsibilities in pushing, like, of his accountability in pushing that trigger, you know? However, it was a situation, obviously, like, this is a fucking disgusting woman up until, what I can tell. Pretty much my feelings, you know, my pattern recognition and all, like, yeah, but by all the things I heard. But is still in the end, like, he went there and pulled the trigger, and he ruined his life. He ruined the other guy's life, like, and she will be free. She will be free, because what she done is less. It's not just less important for the law, but it's actually like. It's actually they don't give a shit. Actually, like, when adultery stopped being a crime or something, like, I don't know if the US is, like, in my country it's not a crime anymore. It used to be. I don't know if the US is a straight crime. But even if it still is, like, I see that they reduced the weight of this thing too much. Like, this is the whole freaking point of this. All of this happened because adultery. You know, literally. Of all this brainwashing that she did on him, and like, all of this together. You know, she should be arrested together with him. Both of them should be arrested.
I initially just wanted to yell at both of them. And I looked them both in the eyes, and then she said, he's just a friend, And I think I said something along the lines of, you don't do that with friends, you know? Yeah, that's not just...
He pulled the trigger, but in my opinion, everything that she did is way more important to all of this. Like, how long is she might have been manipulating him and doing all this terrible, evil stuff with his mind, with his brain, you know? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Cool. Yeah, no, that's totally, you're totally right on that.
And she will be free to do the same again with another guy. She will marry another guy and will betray him again, because guess what? She will feel good with everything that she done here, and she went, like, unpunished. So what we learned about law enforcement, if there is no law enforcement, like, the person not only repeats the same thing again, but she make it worse. And that's exactly what she's gonna do next. Probably she will find another boyfriend, will marry him, and she will betray him as well and do the same thing, or even worse than that.
As detectives piece together the history of the relationship, parts of Trey's story begin sounding more believable to detectives. But almost immediately, Charlotte offers her
Don't
own
tell me. Don't tell me the guy that already killed somebody and has literally no reason to hide anything anymore, because the worst thing that he could possibly have done, like, that was killing the guy, was already made. Like, wow. So obviously his story is way more credible than hers? No, wait, don't tell me that.
explanation for the same behavior
Wow.
Trey viewed as cheating.
And I'm sitting here at his table, sitting on a chair, like eating my rib, talking about stuff. And then once again, I'm the instigator. I'm like, I'm getting really scared. Like, I'm really, really scared. So I got on the floor and I curled up next to him in a ball. So then Lloyd's got his arm around me, like, he was kind of like laughing, like, I can't.
Now, why do you say you were really scared?
Because I was getting really scared, because I just kept getting all these feelings that Trey
Feelings.
was out there. Trey
There's
was
feelings on
coming-
the chart. There's feeling on the chart, guys. Oh, damn, we need a chart with feelings. Damn, no. There is no feelings. Yeah, sorry.
For me, like,
We need a
why
chart
don't
with
you
feelings.
just leave. I was gonna leave, but I just wanted like one hug to like get me through, because I knew I was gonna get bitched at by Trey, and it was gonna be a cold, dark, freaking next couple days and bitching and shit. So I just wanted just a little bit of warmth, just a little hug, you know.
Wait. Is she telling him that exactly what she done is what he was going to do? Like what? Like what?
For like
Oh, no
5 minutes,
fucking way, man.
and then
You
after
can
that,
make
no.
this up.
Well, then Lloyd's like, do you want to just like lay on the couch? Hold on, no idea. I'm like, I guess Lloyd's maybe in pain or something. I'm like, okay, we'll lay here
Oh,
for
he's
like a
maybe in
second.
pain.
And then
Yeah. He's maybe in pain, so we will lay here for a second, and I will not even say the next.
And then I just
Oh, no,
stopped
it's
talking,
insane.
and I was like, I better not fall asleep. This is what happened last time.
How long were y'all on the couch laying beside each other?
Like,
Were y'all holding each other?
no, Lloyd had his arms around me
On the couch?
on the couch, fully clothed.
Oh, totally girls. Yeah. Oh, no, man. No.
Never anything.
no.
Like, it's not like that. And, Lloyd said,
Can she realize how stupid this is all looking for the people listening to her?
oh, I want cuddles too, you know? Like, friend cuddles, like, whatever, which I guess that's kind of borderline, like, we probably shouldn't have done that. I mean, obviously we shouldn't have done that.
You had your clothes on too?
Totally illegal. Like, I'm like, okay, so I'm just gonna get some warmth, you know, and then I'm gonna go, you know?
Oh, yeah. I will just get some warmth here, embraced by another guy, and then I'll go. Yeah, nothing else is gonna happen. No, obviously not. What you guys are thinking? You guys are so malicious.
I should have just gone right then, but all of a sudden Lloyd heard something, and he sat up, and
I wear it grows out, but I never told him to stop.
I started to sit up, and the door comes open, and Lloyd jumps up off of the couch. I jump up off of the couch, and all of a sudden I see Trey, and he's in his red sweatshirt, and he's screaming at me.
Yeah, he's screaming at you, but he shoots the guy.
And then all I remember is he started screaming, "You cheating bitch!" And I kept saying, he's a friend, it's not like that. And he was like, "You've been lying to me."
What a lovely
and
friend.
He said something like, I think he said you hurt me at one point, but maybe that was outside when he said you hurt me so bad. I'm not sure.
No one knows whether Charlotte and Lloyd had planned anything beyond cuddling. And with Lloyd now dead,
Oh, really? Oh, really?
investigators will never get to hear
Yes, because his story is so credible, right? Obviously, that was it. What's going on, right?
his side of the story. A short time later, detectives step out to give Charlotte a moment alone. And while
Yes, because obviously, of course, she's the one that needs a moment alone. She's suffering so much.
sitting there with her phone, she's about to discover the one detail investigators had deliberately kept from both her and Trey the entire interview.
I just found out that dude died. I just found out going, I don't know if it's that, did he die?
Yeah, he did. They couldn't save him.
I just saw it on Facebook that it said 38 minutes ago.
What did it say? Or what kind of
His
Facebook
mom
page?
posted on Lloyd's Facebook.
Yeah, now it's that dude.
Yeah, I guess the doctors couldn't save him.
How many times was he shot?
That I don't know because I haven't been out to the hospital. But
what am I gonna do?
I don't know. I can't really.
I just can't believe this. I don't know what to do. I don't want to do anything Trey says. I don't want to talk to any of these people. I don't care that I'm living in his house. He just killed the one person that understood me. He killed him. Oh my God.
And when Trey
Yeah,
is finally
it's
told
now that
that
dude.
Lloyd
I
didn't
noticed
survive,
that as well,
the
Trey.
news appears to hit him hard. Within moments, detectives notice his condition.
This bitch has no soul. What is the surprise, Trey? Like, the bitch clearly has no soul at all.
Beginning to rapidly deteriorate.
She's having fun with all of this. She's getting amused. She's probably even getting excited with that, you know? And she will be free to do all of it over and over again. And even more, because she went out of it free, she will just like do the same again because she noticed how good it is. Like what she's thinking inside her head is like, oh, how nice is to have like two idiot men fighting over me and to the point of like killing each other. Like how this like excites me, you know, like things like that. And oh, I can't wait to do the same shit again. It was so worth it. This is what happened when there is no law enforcement.
You need to. I'll give you a second.
Once Trey begins stabilizing again, detectives sit down with him one last time, hoping he'll finally walk them through exactly how the shooting unfolded, now that the weight of Lloyd's death has fully set in.
As dumb as it sounds, everything went in slow-mo at that moment, and it felt like I had no control over any of it. Like, I was being forced to watch it, but I didn't. Yeah. And I pulled the gun out, and I pointed it at him. And,
Where was he at the time?
they were still, if you walk in the front door, and the couch is off to the left, I had taken 2 or 3 steps in the front door, so they were still in front of the couch.
Okay. They were getting up.
Well, they had jumped up as soon as I came in, and then there was another couch with a violin on it, and Charlotte started yelling at me, like, I don't remember what she said, but she was screaming, and she started grabbing at me, and I will say I pushed her, but I was afraid the gun was going to go off because she was clawing all over me, and I was scared, and then he bolted, and I don't know, I didn't even aim name it. I was holding it out like that, and
Wait, what? Why?
I know 2 or 3 rounds. I know 2 or 3 went off, and
inside the house or outside?
Inside the house. He was running out the front door, and then it was immediate. Oh my God!
So when you were shooting him, he was running away.
Yeah.
Okay. How many times did you shoot?
2 to 3 times.
Okay.
Like I said, he was running. I didn't even aim. My arm was just kind of out.
So you didn't have a physical confrontation
I
with
pay
him?
attention to this
You
story.
didn't touch him or anything?
I pulled the gun on him initially, and then he took off. And when he started running, it scared me, and I don't know. Like I said, it was still just that situation where I'm watching it happen, but I felt like I didn't have any.
Like you're almost outside your body.
I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's like, obviously, I know I'm a person. I know what I'm doing, and I should have control, but I couldn't physically. I couldn't talk. I couldn't do anything on my own. And he ran out, and I was like, oh my God.
How far away were you when he was running away and you were shooting?
Maybe from me to you, maybe roughly. When he got to the door, it may have been another couple of feet. I'm not 100%. I was more towards the right by that point.
It's really weird, right? Like, he said that he knew exactly what was going on, but he just couldn't control himself. Like, it's as if, like, literally, I know it to you guys that are not Christians. I obviously I'm not taking accountability of what he done, but it really seems that he was possessed. Like he lost control of his body. Something else was controlling him to do that. Obviously, guys, obviously, I'm not taking away his accountability. Obviously, it's on his. It was him who did that. Yeah. Him himself. Yeah.
I called my dispatch here, Madison County, and all of a sudden now I can't think of her name because I know who she works with is Matt, but I can't think what her name is now that y'all want it. Sorry.
Because I talk about these guys and I don't know, like, I know some of you may not take serious. But for me, demons are as real to me as me and you, okay? They are real. They are not a joke. They are not something, obviously, like, people use them nowadays, use nowadays to not take accountability for things, like blame demons for doing stuff when actually are themselves, and things like that. But they are real. They are real, okay? They are.
And then I called my cousin Krista, and I just told him all I loved.
I don't think people take that as seriously as they should.
Screw up. I've never been good at anything.
Even the ones that say that are believers.
And then I went to the door still with the shotgun because the worst thing I wanted was. The 2 worst things I wanted were to be a y'all to shoot me because for 2 reasons. 1, if I didn't die, but 2, I don't want anybody bearing that responsibility, and that's why I told y'all dispatch too. I would not hurt a single one of y'all, which obviously y'all can't trust, but still, I would never hurt any law enforcement or anything like that, and I wanted to make sure that, but and then while I was in there, I came really close, because I was still pacing all around, and I happened to walk by his bedroom, and I looked in, and there's his bed, and there's condoms and lube and all this stuff on the side, like on.
Oh my God! On the side, oh my God! Oh, you can't make this up anymore. Down.
Or when you're in the house waiting for the I wanted to show up and all.
Before I surrendered.
Okay.
And I just got. It's hard to see.
good bracket, very good. Lube, the beach was even dry.
Masturbating. You don't have condoms. Right. You don't just have them right
Hello,
there.
Max
I mean, you
Tenor.
roll out
Hello,
of your bed, that
Feral
stuff's gonna
Minty.
get everywhere and it's gonna hurt.
Hello, Pure
Like,
Harmonics.
Yeah. And
Hello, Word Forge.
I was just so upset, and then I went outside, and I should have just myself. And then I saw Jason, and I don't know why, I just felt like I couldn't do it in front of Jason. And then...
So Jason showed up on the scene.
Jason Green.
Did the sheriff come?
Later, the sheriff is not happy with me. I'm fired. Like, he doesn't want to talk to me. I'm dead to him, which I understand.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough situation for you and for him and for everybody.
By the end of the interview, Trey appears completely overwhelmed by what happened that night. What began with jealousy and suspicion had ended with a man dead, his marriage destroyed, and his own future effectively over. On March 14th, 2022, Trey Adams pleads guilty to felony murder and aggravated assault in the death of Benjamin Lloyd Clower as part of a plea deal. He is sentenced to life in prison, along with an additional 10 years for aggravated assault. The case leaves behind...
Okay. Well, okay. Life in prison. We've seen people doing worse every single day for no reason equivalent to his. But he gets life in prison. And those people doesn't even get 10 years? When much they get 30? What the fuck? Oh, I don't know what to say. Obviously the guy has to pay. And obviously he murdered someone. And like I say, you murder someone, you should receive death penalty or life in prison, stuff like that, in my opinion. But we gotta consider that what the bitch did with his mind, and that the guy was no fucking saint. You know, the guy saw that coming for what he was doing, you know. So I don't know if the guy should, in this situation, the guy should actually get those. I think 30 years on jail would be okay in his case, yeah. But do they care? Obviously not, right? But I bet the bitch, like, what for the bitch? The bitch nothing, right?
Of Benjamin Lloyd Clower. Trey Adams pleads effectively over. On March 14th, 2022,
yeah, just him, I
Trey
guess.
Adams pleads guilty to felony murder and aggravated assault in the death of Benjamin Lloyd Clower as part of a plea deal. He is sentenced to life in prison, along with an additional 10 years for aggravated assault. The case leaves behind far more than a deadly shooting.
Like, on a deal, the guy got life in prison. On a deal. Like, what the fuck? Like, so if he didn't got a deal, he would what? Like, get death sentence?
For investigators, it becomes a disturbing example of how paranoia, control, and obsession within a relationship can escalate into irreversible violence within a single night.
Oh, holy shit, man. Holy shit. Things like this make me lose even more the little hope I had for humanity. Fuck down. Oh, shit. Septal nose ring found. The pin ignored. Thank you so much, Words Forge, for 1,000 kicks. Thank you very, very much. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. So yeah, just want to remind you guys to join our Discord server. You can do that by hopping on the link tree that it's on your screen right now. And by doing that, you will be part of the you find my Discord link there, and you'll be part of the Amazing Foxlings community. There you'll find amazing friends to be with. And I mean, like-minded people, or not so much, but you'll not find libitards and commies, because those are immediately banned. Just don't join if you have any pronouns or some weird shit like that, because you get kicked immediately, like, or attention, or patience with this type of people or Discord server, like, is over, okay? If even a little slightly a libtard or a over the fence person or whatever it is, you'll be kicked out. You'll not even join to begin with, depending on your profile, okay? So keep that in mind. So if in case you are not accepted, you know what's going on. But if you're not like that, if you are like a common sense like a node style common sense person, so yeah, feel free to join in. It's free, okay? Yeah. You can also find the links to my Patreon and to the Ko-Fi as well on this link tree. On Patreon, you have many tiers of membership, where you get some perks like access to exclusive contents on Patreon, and also like some special roles on the Discord server. So yeah, support Foxu because Foxu wanna get rid of this fucking country and has a lot of stuff to do yet on things to do in life, you know. Yeah, support Foxu. Booktube sucks. And avoid Booktube. Yeah, that's it, I guess. Yeah, I think it's all it is. Also, take this moment that you are joining the Discord server to grab your bingo chart. I cannot feel here, but you guys can feel it there in your houses, your own. Yeah, I cannot feel today, but next stream I will be feeling this as well. We probably will have a better one, or maybe not on the next one, but I will mark together with you guys. And you can find this one on the announcements part of the Discord. You can download yours there. Yeah. Before we go any further, I want to take this brief moment here to thank all of you, my patrons, for the incredible support to my work here on YouTube, and especially my 5-Tail Fox Tier member, the Holy Ball, and to all of my 3-Tail Fox Tier members, Wallony Wolf, Fanny Sylvie, It Himself, Chile Not Serious, Eustace the Useful, Zealous Isaiah, Ala Rosas, Max Tenor, Nugutino, Avery, Halcyonic Eder, and TV8. Thank you very, very much. You guys are amazing. Also, thanks to everyone that have been supporting me on Ko-Fi, Kick, and to all of my YouTube members. You can support this channel life and growth with just $5 a month and gain access to many perks. This is less than a burrito. Check out my Patreon. Link is in the description below. And that's it for today, my dear Fox Links. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.